We're gonna make my turbo spool a lot faster by installing an air compressor. Now, truth be told, I went all the way up to Gainesville yesterday, 10-hour round trip in order to make this happen, and we installed it. The reason why I didn't film the actual install itself is because we were working on a tight schedule. It took me 5 hours to get there. Then we had 3 hours of daylight, so we had to get it down. When I film these videos for you guys, it slows it down. Anyways, this is my battery, this is the fuel cell, and I mounted an air compressor to the left of the actual fuel cell itself, and this is what's gonna help the turbo spool a lot quicker. And as far as the wiring goes, it's powered by this relay and comes off the battery. So we got a ground, 2 positives, one's accessory because it goes to a switch in the front. I'll show you all. And basically, this is gonna provide air to this line. That vacuum line runs all the way from the compressor all the way to the front. See it right here, to a dual MAC valve setup. So what does that do? Well, these 2 MAC valves actually constantly pulse back and forth based on the reading that they get from a dome pressure sensor that sits right there and goes to the wastegate. You can't see where the wastegate is because, well, it's located in my fender. You can kind of see if you look closely right there. So the compressor will add air through this line until your desired boost level is reached, and if it makes a little bit too much, it'll pulse it out on this side. So that's why you have the dual MAC valve setup. Now, obviously the compressor is off right now, but we wired it all to a 12-volt switch source with a relay and a switch. So you'll see only when I turn on the ignition, the compressor turns on. Once it reaches a certain amount, it'll obviously turn itself off. So there you go. This spools the turbo a lot quicker in a very simple way. You see, a traditional wastegate works by causing a metered exhaust leak. So when you build boost, it lets out air as that spring opens, and that's how you regulate your boost amount. And with the air compressor setup, we can almost shut the gate completely. So you no longer have that metered exhaust leak, and it builds boost a lot quicker. So if the boost is built up a lot faster, well, it'll leave a lot harder. It'll also be more consistent throughout the power band, and overall the car will be a lot quicker. I gotta test this thing out. Maybe we can go lower than the 1 360 foot that it's done before and go quicker than the 9.7.